I've always been a messy person. Even as a child, my room was constantly cluttered with toys, clothes, and half-finished art projects. While other kids' rooms seemed tidy and organized, mine was a disaster zone. My mum would yell at me to clean up, but she never really showed me how. She'd just shout things like, "Get this pigsty cleaned up," without offering any guidance, so I'd shove everything into the wardrobe and under my bed, which only created more chaos, as you can imagine. This pattern continued as I grew into my teens and young adulthood. I lived in a constant state of disorder and clutter, which only exacerbated my distraction and forgetfulness. Dirty stuff piled up and clean laundry lingered in the baskets, and papers and books covered every flat surface. I told myself that I preferred the lived-in look. I preferred to be a little bit messy, but deep down, I felt anxious and overwhelmed. In my mid-20s, I moved into my first flat by myself. That's when I realized I needed to teach myself how to clean and get organized. I started looking online for tips, buying books on decluttering, and learning from YouTube videos. It was like getting an education in homemaking. I began with the basics: washing dishes promptly after using them, putting away clean clothes, cleaning of surfaces. Then I moved on to bigger projects like deep cleaning the bathroom, cleaning the floors, and dusting. It was slow at first. I had to constantly remind and motivate myself to stay on top of chores, but gradually it started to become a routine. The more I cleaned, the better I understood the direct correlation between outer order and inner calm. When my living space was cluttered, I felt anxious and distracted, but when everything was clean and tidy, I could think more clearly and focus on important things. Over time, I got better at streamlining chores and preventing messes in the first place. I minimized clutter by regularly purging unwanted items and donating them. I adopted cleaning habits like wiping down the kitchen after the meals that I'd done and doing one load of laundry per week. Slowly but surely, I transformed myself from a complete slob to a competent cleaner. These days, my flat is often tidy enough for unexpected company. I feel in control of my environment rather than controlled by it, and I'm no longer embarrassed to have friends drop by unannounced. I never thought I could reach this point, but it took just a little bit of patience and persistence. Whenever I start to slip into those old habits, I remember how empowered I feel when my living space is clean. My journey to a tidy home has taught me that it's never too late to learn new skills, even basic life skills like cleaning. I had to be patient and non-judgmental with myself as I slowly built new habits and discovered that there's no shame in asking for help, whether it's from books, blogs, podcasts, or YouTube, or organizing professionals. We all have areas where we need to learn and grow. Though I'll never love cleaning like some people do, I've made my peace with it. I'm still learning more each day as I encounter new cleaning challenges. Maintaining a tidy home is now part of my self-care routine, and I know when I have kids someday, I'll teach them how to clean properly so they don't have to figure it out on their own like I did. Looking back, my messy childhood turned out to be a gift because it forced me to gain skills that have brought calm and order to my adult life. Now I can handle messy situations without feeling overwhelmed. I know how to tackle any cleaning or organizing project by breaking it down into manageable steps, and I have empathy for others who struggle with messiness. By teaching myself how to clean, I regained control over my living environment. My space reflects my newfound values of mindfulness and purpose. Each time I tidy up, I feel a small sense of accomplishment. I no longer dread chores or live in anxiety over messes. I face clutter with patience, and I leave every room a little brighter than I found it. My home is a haven, and now I'm proud to share it with the ones I love.